Hello, I need to start talking, guys. Let me start talking. Let me open this thing. Then you can go off me temporarily. Okay, they are not live yet. Jennifer, me, I want person to fix one person for them. You know what I will do you? I will make sure you are the one talking here. Huh? Okay. Can you talk to the cameraman? Let's do something. Control room, what's happening? A very beautiful, lovely morning to you. This is still UNILAG TV on channels 184 on Star Times, and we're streaming live to you too on social media platforms like YouTube and Facebook. Well, we are gradually coming to the end of a grand occasion that was started on Monday, the 58th Convocation ceremonies of the University of Lagos, the University of False Choice, and the nation's pride. Well, as you can see all around, it's a very colorful day. People are happy, ecstatic, and eagerly anticipating what is to unfold. Well, you recall that when we started this occasion on Monday, we began with the Convocation Lecture that was delivered by His Excellency, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Vice President Yemi Osinbajo San, and he gave a talk titled Nigeria Rising the Path to Prosperity. And the day two of the convocation, which started by graduating some students from various faculties, also happened here. And after that, we were here yesterday too to do another graduation of other sets of students. And we have come today again to talk about the grand finale, what I would call the climax of the ceremony. Today we're going to be graduating students from the master section and also the PhD people all around. The program will begin in essence. The MC is on the podium, and in a short while, we'll be having the procession coming. Once the procession is in, the program begins in earnest, and the doors will be shut. Well, you'll recall that University of Lagos was established in 1962, and since then, it has turned out a lot of people, cream de la cream in the society, men of substance, timber, and caliber in all places around in our society. People who are proprietors and proprietresses, of course, of industries. Uh, we can only hope that today is going to be as wonderful as expected. We are going to have people, men of substance, coming to grace this occasion. This is the best part yet, trust me. We told you on Monday that you ain't seen nothing yet, the best is yet to come. Well, the Benga, my colleague is here, and we together will be doing some commentary, taking you through this event. We ask you to join, enjoy it, and be part of the University of Lagos. You ain't seen nothing yet. Let's see the wonderful scholars, intellectual minds, rubbing minds together, coming together for this grand close of this event. Well, my colleague Benga is here. We'll be doing this together. And Benga, it's nice having you. It was a little rough time getting here, but it's nice to have you.
Of course, thank you very much, Mayo Atela. A very good morning to you out there. Welcome to the JF Adeajayi Auditorium of the University of Lagos. It's still the Golden Jubilee Convocation of the University of Lagos, the 50th of its kind. And it's been a beehive of activities right here in the University of Lagos. And the last 3 days, we have had students across all undergraduate programs of the university having their turns for convocations, faculties by faculties, during the 2 sessions that we have had for each day. And today it's the turn of about 5,406 students who are going to be graduating out of various programs under the postgraduate school of the University of Lagos. We refer to the Masters, the postgraduate diploma, as well as the PhD. And for the first time, the University of Lagos is churning out the highest number of PhD students this year, totaling 150 of them across various disciplines. That's the highest number that the University of Lagos has produced in a single session. Of course, it's been a beautiful moment right here in the University of Lagos, and we have taken our time to feed you with live proceedings of the event. We urge you again to stay tuned today as we make your day right here on UNILAG TV. Thanks for staying tuned, and we are sure that we are going to make your day again, because today is going to be quite eventful.
Very much. Thank you very much, Benga. Well, the program will begin in earnest right now. The procession is almost going to start. And once that is done, all distinguished guests seated, ladies and gentlemen, students, families, and all well-wishers and guardians, then the program will really see the light of day. We ask you to be on standby and then follow our program as it unfolds. And don't forget, we're broadcasting live on satellite on StarTimes platform, channel 184. And you can get us on social media platforms like YouTube and Facebook. We're streaming live. Benga, I am confident we have a very, very momentous time to eagerly anticipate at this time, because this, to me, is the grand finale. This is the best part of it. This is Masters. This is PhD. And as you mentioned, the university is turning out a lot of these people in this category from the School of Postgraduate Studies at this time. And that is quite noteworthy, because we have undergraduates now competing with postgraduate students. What do you say about that?
Of course, like I rightly pointed out, it's been an eventful moment, and the number of postgraduate students in the University of Lagos have continued to soar higher. Every year you have more students applying for postgraduate programs across various programs. So it's just an indication that the University of Lagos is leaving no stone unturned in matching the demands from students, and balancing the equation of both the undergraduate and postgraduate programs. So we say kudos to the management for its superb effort in that area. So, the academic procession will be coming in any moment from now, and which, of course, will mark the formal beginning of proceedings for today, being day 3 of the convocation proper.
Thank you very much, Benga. How about you sit back, relax, and enjoy the scenery, and then savour every bit of it, enjoy the convocation for today. We'll be back shortly. In the meantime, we'll leave you to have a feel of the environment and witness the procession. Thank you very much.
and remain standing while the procession is on. I request that you rise and remain standing. Thank you very much. The procession is on.
You're still on UNILAG TV, channels 184 and Start Times, streaming live also on Facebook and YouTube. It's the 50th Convocation ceremonies of the University of Lagos. And right about now, we have the procession in progress, almost entirely done. And we have the principal officers already on stage, the Vice Chancellor, Pro Chancellor, and the President, Alumni International. We'll go back to the program.
May I call on Dr. Musa, the Chief Imam of the University of Lagos Mosque, to lead us in the opening prayer.
Shall we pray? أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم لك الحمد كله ولك الشكر كله وإليك يرجع الأمر كله اللهم لك الحمد بكل نعمة التي أنعمت بها علينا في قديم أو حديث أو خاصة أو عامة أو سر أو علانية لك الحمد بالإسلام ولك الحمد بالإيمان ولك الحمد بالقرآن. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, we thank Allah, we thank Him for this moment, we thank Him for all moments of our lives. We thank Him because He has decreed success and greatness for this university. We thank Him because He has also decreed success and greatness for our students who are graduating today with postgraduate diplomas and higher degrees. Oh Allah, continue to select them for greatness. Continue to select them for success. Continue to grant them joy and not sadness. Continue to grant them success and not failure. Continue to grant them honor and not dishonor. Oh Allah, as we start today, we start in your name. Grant us secured and safe landing. ربنا ظلمنا أنفسنا وإن لم تغفر لنا وترحمنا لنكونن من الخاسرين. ربنا وآتنا ما وعدتنا على رسلك ولا تخزنا يوم القيامة إنك لا تخلف الميعاد. O Allah, accept this supplication, for you do not reject the supplication of your servants. Amen.
You may be seated. May I now hand over to the Registrar of the University and the Secretary to the Governing Council, Oladejo Aziz Esquire, to steer the remaining part of the program. Mr. Registrar, sir.
The Chancellor of this great university, the University of Lagos, the Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of the University of Lagos Governing Council, the Vice-Chancellor, visiting Vice-Chancellors, one of whom is my old teacher in 1981. Deputy Vice Chancellors, the Bursar, University Librarian, members of the management of the University of Lagos, respected members of the Governing Council of the University here, members of the Senate of the University of Lagos, Your Royal Highnesses, members of the Diplomatic Corps, directors, deputy registrars, deputy bursars, chief internal auditor, the Provost College of Medicine of the University of Lagos, deans of faculty, heads of departments and units, heads of federal, state, and local government parastatals and agencies, my Lord, spiritual and temporal, the presidents and members of the University of Lagos Alumni Association, members of the Fourth Estate of the Realm from the print and broadcast media, the graduating students and their proud parents, friends and well-wishers of the University of Lagos, invited guests, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It is my pleasure to welcome you all to the 2018 Convocation of the University of Lagos, the University of First Choice and the nation's pride. This ceremony marks the 58th convocation held in this hall since 1962, when the University of Lagos was set up by an act of the National Assembly. This morning, graduating students of the School of Postgraduate Studies will be awarded postgraduate diploma and master's degrees of the University of Lagos for successfully completing their academic programs in the 2017-2018 session. I hereby crave the indulgence of this hall to call this assembly to order. The University of Lagos Act 1967 empowers our university to grant degrees, diploma, and certificates, and other distinctions, as well as award medals, prizes, and other titles. It also provides that the Chancellor shall preside at all meetings of congregation held for the purpose of conferring degrees. In accordance with this law, the Chancellor shall, in relation to the university, take precedence before all other members of the university. And when he is present, he shall preside at all meetings of congregation held for conferring degrees and at all meetings of convocation. The Act further provides that the Pro-Chancellor shall, in relation to the university, take precedence before all other members of this university, except the Chancellor and except the Vice-Chancellor, when acting as chairman of congregation or convocation, and except the Deputy Vice-Chancellor when so acting, and the Pro-Chancellor, when he is present, shall be the chairman at all meetings of the Governing Council. Distinguished audience, The Chancellor of this great university is Royal Eminence Alhaji Dr. Abubakar Umangarba Kanami, CFR, the Shehu of Bonu, who has the statutory function to preside over this congregation, is unavoidably absent this morning. However, the University of Lagos Act provides that when the Chancellor is not on ground to preside over a congregation of this nature, the Vice Chancellor of the university shall take on this responsibility. I hereby respectfully invite the Vice Chancellor of the University of Lagos, Professor Oluwatoyin T. Ogundipe, FAS, to take over as Chancellor of the University of Lagos and constitute this assembly for the award of higher degrees and presentation of prizes. Vice Chancellor, sir.
I hereby constitute this assembly as a congregation of the University of Lagos for the purpose of award of postgraduate diplomas and master's degree of the School of Postgraduate Studies and presentation of special prizes and awards.
Applause for the Chancellor. Chancellor, sir, I also have the honor to respectfully invite the Vice Chancellor to revert to his original role as Vice Chancellor of the University of Lagos and present his address to this assembly. Vice Chancellor, sir.
Thank you, our students of the International School of the University of Lagos. We are proud of you. The Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of UNILAG Governing Council, Dr. Bolanle Olawale Babalakin, SAN, the KBAC that are here, the visiting Vice Chancellors from other universities, the Deputy Vice Chancellor Management Services, Professor Ben Ogbojafo, FNIM, the Deputy Vice Chancellor Development Services, Professor Folashade Ogunshola, FAS, the Deputy Vice Chancellor Academics and Research, Professor Oluwole Familoni, FAS, the Registrar and Secretary to Council, Oladejo Aziz Esquire, the Bossa, Mr. Lekon Lawal, FCA, the University Librarian, Dr. Mrs. Yetunde Zaid, the Provost College of Medicine, Professor Fola B. Leshi, other members of Council of the University of Lagos, Deans of Faculty, distinguished Senate members, directors, the Chief Internal Auditor, representative of other universities, heads of departments, deputy registrars, deputy bossers, other members of the university community, president, and members of the Alumni Association, my Lord Spiritual and Temporal, the chaplain of the Catholic community, you're welcome, the president of the professional bodies here present, the president of the various faculty associations, gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, great Agokite. Great Agokite. greatest of the greatest of the greatest Akokite. I am very pleased that you are counted among the Jubilee Convocation celebration of the University of Lagos. I want to express our gratitude to the council, the management, and the students of the University of Lagos for your contribution in moving this university to the next level. We started this program on Monday with a lecture delivered by a great alumnus of this University of Lagos in respect of Professor Yemi Osinbajo, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. For this convocation, we are graduating 12,843 students. Out of these, 57.9% undergraduates, that is those getting the first degrees, and also 42.1% for those of you who are graduating at the postgraduate level. We are glad concerning our students, what they have been able to achieve within the past 1 year. For this year, the best graduating student in the PhD, at the PhD level concerning PhD thesis award, Ajibade Oluwaseyi Ayodele, based on the thesis that was submitted. And concerning the undergraduate students, there are so many things that our undergraduate students have done in the last while in terms of innovation, in terms of entrepreneurship. But I want to bring into focus the one that happened over the weekend. Our team, the undergraduate team, won the UN Crime Hackathon, the UN program, Crime Hackathon. They came first out of 9 that were shortlisted for the final stage this very weekend. So we are proud of our students. And at the postgraduate level, our students have been exposed to international exposure. Many of them have gone for conferences, and many of them have gone for competition. In terms of the academic staff, our academic staff, through their networking, they have been able to attract research grants of over 1 billion naira, and also the World Bank Award of African Center of Excellence for Drug Discovery, Urban Medicine Development, and Regulatory Science was given to the University of Lagos, and the director of that center is Professor Olukemi Odukoya. The grant is worth $4.5 million. We have another grant award of 2.3 million euro in collaboration with research with 5 institutions all over the world. That is being coordinated from our end by Professor Oyibo. Last year, Vitafoam invested about 20 million into our laboratory. Based on our collaboration with other universities outside the country, like Carleton University, we were able to bring into Nigeria for the first time Nigeria-Canada Investment Summit, which was held in Abuja in November 2018. Also, we have collaboration with the Caribbean Maritime University, which is one of the best universities in the world in the area of maritime studies. We have collaboration with them, and all in the Nigeria-China Development Institute. Nigeria-China Development Institute came about because of the relationship between the University of Lagos and some institutions in China. Last year, also, we commissioned the building given to the university by Chief Olu Okeowo. Last year, Lufthansa invested 70 million to sponsor design thinking program in the University of Lagos. And with that, we are going to register 15 companies for our students within the next 1 year. And our vision is that by the time our students are going to graduate in the next 2 years, at least 1% of the population will have business that are registered for them. The University of Lagos Business School is set to take off very soon, and it will run executive programs and short programs in collaboration with the industry and with other universities outside the country. In the last while, we have enjoyed relationship with NITDA. We have enjoyed relationship with channels. They have assisted us in the area of our UNILAG television station, UNILAG TV, which is broadcasting this program live now. Also, we want to appreciate the assistance that we have been getting from TED Fund. In the last while, Professor Odukoya and Professor Aino, both of the Faculty of Pharmacy, bagged the 2018 Association of Lady Pharmacists Merit Award. Professor Ilori of the Department of Microbiology was admitted as a Fellow of the Nigeria Academy of Science. We also have Professor Wasiu Adeyemo of the Department of Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery, who emerged co-winner of the 2018 Nigeria Academy of Science Gold Medal Prize for Life Sciences. We are proud of Professor Adepeju Laiwola of the Department of Creative Arts, who was elected president of the Arts Council of the African Studies Association. Our students, like I said earlier on, at the undergraduate level, came first at the 10th National Mathematics Competition for university students. They also came first, the law students came first at the Lagos Court of Arbitration Young Arbitrators Network Commercial Moot Competition. They came second at the 2018 Ethic Challenge of the Chartered Financial Analysts Society. We have so many firsts, but I want to manage our time. For our alumni, they have been doing very well. They have been vibrant, especially under the leadership of our new elected president, Dr. John Momoh. I want to congratulate every one of you that are graduating today and welcoming you into the Alumni Association. And I'm sure later Dr. Momoh will talk to you about this. We are proud of some of our alumni that have been doing well. Of recent, 5 for the first time in any university in Nigeria. Of our alumni, they are elevated to the rank of Senior Advocate of Nigeria. Also, one of our own, Abisoye Ajayi Akinfolari, the founder of the PALS African Youth Foundation, was one of the honorees who received the CNN Heroes Top 10 Award for the year 2018. We are proud of Professor Yemi Oshibado, who was re-elected as the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We are proud of Babajide Sanwo-Olu, Engineer Seyi Makinde, coming in as the governors of Lagos and Oyo State. We are proud of Engineer Mrs. Salako Oyedele, coming in as the Deputy Governor of Ogun State, just to mention few. Also, last year, 20 of our 2017 graduates, they got first class at the law school. So, as you leave the university today, do remember that it is your responsibility to propagate the good image of the university and contribute your quota to the continued progress of the institution. I enjoin you all to commence the clearance process for the collection of your certificate. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, as I celebrate these Jubilee graduates, we celebrate their parents and wish you all the best. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you, ISL Band. Chancellor, sir, we have some visiting vice chancellors from universities within Nigeria who have come to celebrate with the University of Lagos, the flagship of all universities, the University of First Choice, and the nation's pride. It is my pleasure, therefore, to call on the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Management Services, Professor Ben Ogbojafo, to invite our visiting Vice Chancellor to present their goodwill messages to the Chancellor. DVC MS.
Chancellor, sir, I would like to invite the visiting Vice Chancellors or their representative to present goodwill message to the Vice Chancellor. Professor Oludotu James, representing the Vice Chancellor of Crawford University, Faith City, Idasa. Professor Eludire from Joseph Ayoba University, Ikeji, Arakeji. Professor B.A. Salau, representing the Vice Chancellor in Nima University, Ede, Osun State. Our own distinguished Professor Olukayode Amon, Vice Chancellor, Elizabeth University. Professor Olatunji Oni, representing Vice Chancellor of Ladoke Akintola University of Technology, Ogbomoso. Professor J.O. Babalola, representing Vice Chancellor, University of Ibadan. Professor Olatunde Arayela, representing the Vice Chancellor, Federal University of Technology, Akure, Ondo State. Professor Mrs. Ellen Oduwole, Olabisi Onabanjo University, OAU, Ogun State. Professor F.A.S. Dairo, representing Vice Chancellor, Ekiti State University, Ekiti State. Professor S.A. Fagbon, Adeleke University, Ede, Osun State. Professor Julius Azelima, representing Vice Chancellor, Abu Ali University, Ekpoma, Edo State. Dr. F.A. Ogutuwashe, representing the Vice Chancellor of Bafumi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife. Professor Awodele Oludele, Professor Awodele Oludele, representing the Vice Chancellor, Babcock University, Ileshan, Ogun State. Professor A.F. Lawan, VC, Fountain University, Osogbo. Professor Akitayo D.I., Osun State University. Professor Akitayo D.I., Osun State University.
Chancellor, sir, it is my pleasure to also respectfully invite the Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of the University of Lagos Governing Council, Dr. Bolanle Olawale Babalakin, SAN, OFR, to address this congregation. The Pro-Chancellor, sir.
The Chancellor of this great university, represented today by the Vice Chancellor, Professor Toyin Ogundipe. The Vice Chancellor in his own right, Professor Toyin Ogundipe. Members of the Council of University of Lagos, members of the Senate of University of Lagos, members of the academic staff of University of Lagos, members of the non-academic staff of University of Lagos, visiting vice chancellors, visiting scholars, the graduates of today, their parents and well-wishers, and all of us here, I say a big welcome. Let me start by congratulating those of you who have decided to go a step further than your first degrees. This requires a serious appetite for learning, and that you have painstakingly gone through it in a very good university. I say congratulations. For those of you that had a first degree in University of Lagos, this second degree is an icing on the cake, but it makes the cake sweeter. For those of you who went to other universities before coming to University of Lagos for your masters, welcome to civilization. You see, we're a very accommodating lot. The University of Lagos, we appreciate our vantage position, and we realize that you have done well from wherever you're coming from, but the polishing here will make you exceptional. This we do at very high levels. Even in our management here, the Vice Chancellor migrated from Ife. We welcome him. The Deputy Vice Chancellor, Development Services, migrated from Ife. We welcome him. But none of these people can deny that the University of Lagos has been very uplifting. Why have you acquired this degree? Believe me, if it's to enhance your job opportunities, that is not the right reason. It's only a right reason if it helps you to refine your thought process, if it positions you to be a great thinker about the repositioning of the society. It becomes great when you become a rallying point for fresh ideas that can recreate Nigeria. This is what I wish for you. This is what we hope we will hear about you. We want to hear in the nearest future that wherever you found yourself, you have chosen to be an agent of change. We want to hear that whatever you are doing, you have positioned yourself to be exceptional. We don't want you to be there and not show that you are a great alumnus of this university. At some time today, for those of you who are coming from outside, you'll be inducted afresh by our chairman of the Alumni Worldwide, John Momo. And you will come into a new society where we expect you to contribute very actively. If you don't know, I better mention it. The greatest universities in this world, a substantial number of them, have gotten to the peak largely because of great support from the alumni. And this is where we want you to fit in. I don't want to take too much of your time this morning. I want you to go and celebrate. But as you celebrate, remember what John F. Kennedy said when he was inaugurated as President of the United States, that the torch has been passed to a new generation that is determined to lead from the front. Thank you very much.
Chancellor, sir, some of the graduates seated in this hall have distinguished themselves by winning prizes. It is therefore my honor to invite the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academics and Research, Professor Oluwole Familoni, to present the prize winners to this congregation. DVC A&R, sir.
Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you those students of the School of Postgraduate Studies who have distinguished themselves by winning prizes that were donated to the university in the 2017-2018 academic session. The prizes is set by individuals and corporate organizations will be announced. The students are to collect their prizes after this with the Dean of Student Affairs Office after this. Then those who are here that I will announce, I will respectfully ask them to come up and have a handshake with the Chancellor. The prizes are Omponu Wusu Prize, 25,000 for the best student in Master in Public Health. This year, there is no winner. Caroline Olubukola Oshibogun Prize, 25,000 to the best student in MPH. This year, there is no winner. Chief Poly Emenike Prize, 100,000 cash prize to the best graduate full-time student in MSc Business Administration Management of the School of Postgraduate Students Studies. Is won by Suleiman Olayinka Ismailat. if he's here, should please come up for a handshake with the Chancellor. Chief Poly MNK Prize, 100,000 naira cash to the best graduate full-time student in MSc Business Administration Marketing, School of Postgraduate Studies, won by Adeleke Bamidele Sodiq. Chief Poly MNK Prize, 100,000 naira cash to the best graduate student full-time in MSc Business Administration, Organizational Behavior Specialization in the School of Postgraduate School, won by Daniel Enito Mufolorunsho. Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry Prize, 200,000 naira cash to the best MBA graduate student in entrepreneurship, BUS Boss 812. The winner is Ikuyeyisi Elijah Femi. Otumba Olugbenga Daniel Prize, 50,000 to the best graduate student in management, MBA full-time in the School of Postgraduate Studies. Winner is Agbede Okweyemi Oluseun. Late Professor Adetukun Babatunde Shofulue Prize, 50,000 naira cash to the best PhD thesis in the university. I think that will be in the afternoon. Professor Abdul Fatah Abiola Majeko Badeje Prize, 25,000 to the best graduate student in MSc Pharmacology. No winner this year. Late Professor Monisola Arinola Taiwo Prize, 50,000 cash to the best postgraduate student in microbiology, that is microbiology 805. This year, the winner is Akiyemi Busayo Tosin. Late Chief Dr. Abel Beku Prize, 25,000 cash to the best overall graduate student in MSc Industrial Relations and Personnel Management. The winner is Okeke Samuel Chidebere and Oni Oluwabusayo Olariwaju. CP Abayomi Onoshile Retired Prize, 25,000 naira cash to the best student in Masters of Criminology, Salahuddin Taibat Abiola. Dr. Arinola Aguda Oluwo Prize, 25,000 naira cash and a plaque to the best graduate females in Masters in Educational Sociology of Education, MEd Sociology of Education. The winner is Nwo Bodo Ijeoma Blessing. Professor Ayoka Mopelola Olushaki Prize, 25,000 naira cash to the best PhD student, best thesis in counseling. That will be in the afternoon. Late Chief Festus Okotiebo Academic Prize, 250,000 naira to the best PhD thesis in the public finance. The first occupier of post, Pastor E. Adeboye Chair, UNILAG, which was occupied by Professor Samuel Shegun Okoya Prize, 35,000 cash prize to the best average score in differential equation 1 and 2, that is mass 813, mass 814, won by Yusuf Aziz Olaoluwa. F.O. Lasisi Prize, 50,000 to the best overall MSc Finance graduate student. This year, there is no winner. Thank you very much.
Another round of applause for the prize winners. Before we move to the next round, let me acknowledge some of the individual donors who are here this morning. Otumba Gbenga Daniel sent a representative to this congregation. Applause for him. Chief Poli Emenike is here with us. Applause for him. There's also a representative of Professor A.F.B. Mabadeje in this hall. Another distinguished donor, Professor Ulusakin, is here with us. Applause for her. Mr. F.O. Lasisi is also here in this assembly. The Vice Chancellor of this university, Professor Oluwatoyin Ogundipe, FAS, also donated a number of prizes. Applause for him. Finally, the Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of Council donated various prizes worth 3.1 million naira. Applause for our Pro-Chancellor. Chancellor, sir, it is my honor to call on the Dean, School of Postgraduate Studies, Professor S.O. Akinboye, to present those of their students who have successfully completed the postgraduate diploma in various programs in this university during the 2017-2018 session. Dean, School of Postgraduate Programs, sir.
Those students of the School of Postgraduate Studies who have successfully completed their postgraduate diploma in various programs as appropriate in the 2017-2018 session. Those present and those who are unavoidably absent, whose names appear on pages 56 to 60 of the 2018 Order of Proceedings, and for whom I stand proxy. May I request all graduating students in the postgraduate diploma category of the School of Postgraduate Studies, whose names appear on pages 56 to 60 of the 2018 Convocation Order of Proceedings and are present, to stand up, doff their caps, and remain standing until they are admitted to their degree by the Chancellor.
By the authority of Senate, I confer on you all and severally the degrees of postgraduate diploma in mass communication, postgraduate diploma in mathematics, postgraduate diploma in economics, postgraduate diploma in environmental design, postgraduate diploma in music, postgraduate diploma in theater arts, postgraduate diploma in visual arts, postgraduate diploma in guidance and counseling, postgraduate diploma in electrical and electronics. Thank you. Congratulations.
Chancellor, sir, I would like to invite all the graduating students who have completed their postgraduate diploma in distinction to come forth for a handshake with the Chancellor. After that, all other postgraduate diploma students will file out for a handshake.
It's only for those people getting
Distinction alone. Esenye Ekenime Hussein. Johnson Oladapo Abimbola, as postgraduate Diploma in Environmental Design. Osunde Victoria Omasiri, Postgraduate Diploma in Finance. Emmanuel Oluwarotimi Elijah, Postgraduate Diploma in Maritime Administration and Management. Madu Nwachuku Nze Obanla Ogusanya, Postgraduate Diploma in Maritime Communications and Navigation. Karunwi Olalekan, Postgraduate Diploma in Metallurgical and Materials Engineering.
You're still watching us live from the GF Adeajayi Auditorium, the 50th Convocation Ceremonies of the University of Lagos. This is day 3, and day 3 sees those students of the postgraduate school of the university being graduated. The Dean of School of Postgraduate Studies just presented those of the students who are of the diplomas, postgraduate diplomas into various disciplines, mass communication, environmental sciences, among others.
And right now they are filing out one after the other for their handshake with the Vice Chancellor, University of Lagos, sir. Professor Oluwatunji Ogundipe, and the Pro-Chancellor, Dr. Wale Babalakin. Recall that, like we informed you earlier, for the postgraduate studies, we are convoking a total of 5,405 today, which represents 42.1% out of a total of 12,843 students who are having their convocation this year. This means that a total of 7,438 students had earlier been convocated under various programs, under various undergraduate programs, and that also represents 57.9% of the entire population. So for day 1, which of course was Monday, April 1st, students across faculties of arts, education, environmental sciences, sciences and social sciences graduated, while on day 2, which is yesterday, we have students from the basic medical sciences, clinical sciences, dental sciences, engineering, law, management sciences, pharmacy, and the Distant Learning Institute having their time.
Well, for today, the final day, we already witnessing the award of degrees for postgraduate diplomas, and following shortly, right about now, will be masters, and much later in the afternoon for the afternoon session, we'll see the awarding of degrees to PhD students. A total of 5,405, that is 42.2% postgraduate degrees, consisting of 150 PhDs, 4,771 masters, 484 postgraduate diplomas will be awarded in total today.
On you all and severally, the degrees of Master of Philosophy in various programs, Master of Arts in various programs, Master of Science in various programs, Master of Business Administration, Master of Public Administration, Master of Industrial Relations and Personnel Management, Master of International Law and Diplomacy, Master of Law, Master of Public Health, Master of Environmental Design, Master of Urban Design, Master of Landscape Architecture, Master of Facility Management, Master of Project Management. Congratulations all.
Please be seated. Chancellor, sir, I would like to invite all the graduating students who have completed their master's degree in distinction to come forth for a handshake with the Chancellor. Master of Diplomacy and Strategic Studies, Obanwanyi Imoetiyan Hope. Master of Arts in French, Adewuyi Adejoke Motunrayo. Master of Arts in Theater Arts, Ode Isaiah. Master of Business Administration, Management Specialization, Agbede Opeyemi Oluwaseun. Master of Business Administration, Production Specialization, Adeshiyan Adedamola Anastasia and Kanu Okoro Nnameka. Master of Education in Biology Education, Ahibi Jeremiah Nusakari. Master of Education in Chemistry Education, Adeshina Adeleke Sunday. Master of Education in Educational Administration and Planning, Adebiyi Adebukola Dorcas. Master of Education in Educational Administration and Planning, Adelana Adetayo. Master of Education in English Education, Quadri Salma Adedeji. Master of Employment and Labor Studies, Adebayo Esther Miracle. Master of Environmental Design, Olabode Taiwo and Taiwo Anjola. Master of Geoinformatics Information, Oyebanji Esther Ifeoluwa and Emesiane Emmanuel Gozi. Master of Industrial and Labor Relations, Salau Najim Inaolaji. Master of Landscape Architecture, Unachuku Someke Sophia. Master of Public and International Affairs, Muritala Abib Olayiwola. Master of Science in Sports Psychology, Okpolua Jennifer Amiru. Master of Science in Biochemistry, Falolu Ibukun Olatunde, Abdurazak Mohammed Mukhtar, Omuniya John, Adeyema Adeshegun Gideon. Master of Science in Botany, Kuti Falilat Oluwatosin, Oyewole Oluwaniyi Tolulope, Temenu Temitope Oluwayomi, and Thompson Eno Okon. Master of Science in Cell Biology and Genetics, Ezuba Emmanuel Oluchi and Onanuga Olanrewaju Oluwaseun. Master of Science in Chemical Engineering, Adeoje Adekemi Oriofe and Shoetan Balikis Abiola. Master of Science in Civil Environmental Engineering, Komalafe Oladayo Opeyemi. Master of Science in Civil and Environmental Engineering, Highways and Traffic Option, Ujo Uche Peace. Master of Science in Civil and Environmental Engineering, Akintude Emmanuel Oluwadamilare, Shitu Lanre Monsuru, Sulaiman Abdulgafar, Oladipo Yusuf Temitope, Kehinde Olusegun Ayola, and Mansara Sulaman, great man. Master of Science in Clinical Pathology, Ayerota Ewoma Lillian. Master of Science in Economics, Festus Gift Emmanuel. Ahigbe Eunice Osemudiamen. Master of Science in Electrical and Electronic Engineering, Owomero Kingsley Ovime. Master of Science in Electrical and Electronic Engineering, Electrical Power Option, Agoro Sadiq Adeshina. Master of Science in Environmental Toxicology and Pollution Management, Akisi Fela Bui. Salako Abdubashi Femi. Adesami Ademola Emmanuel, Okurafo Chukwemeka Uche, Obanya Henry Ebele, and Alausa Babatunde Akim. We also have Green Bidemi Miriam, Master of Science in Geography and Planning, Agbo Ruth Ifeanyi Chukwu. Master of Science in Management, Osobu Olufemi Ebenezer. Master of Science in Mass Communication, Wande Kayode Adetutu Oluwaseyi. Master of Science in Mass Communication, part-time, Obia Vincent Adakole and Simon Godwin Iretomiwa. Master of Science in Mathematics, Yusuf Aziz Olaoluwa, Applied Mathematics. Master of Science in Mechanical Engineering, Yunusa Ahmed Amao. Master of Science in Mechanical Engineering, Medical Physics, Ardewa Dare Joseph, Ajibade Sunday Oluwafemi, and Ekpo Victor Etim. Master of Science in Metallurgical and Materials Engineering, Ayegba Timothy Arome. Adeyoye Abidemi Samuel, Amolegbe Kaduri Ayola, Iwegwe Daniel Ifeanyi, Balogun Damilola Solomon, and Akiyomu Iseme Victor. Master of Science in Microbiology, Akinyemi Busayo Tosin, and Adebiyi Adebola Esther. Master of Science in Operations Research, Oyenuga Olamilekan Gbenga. Master of Science in Pharmaceutics and Pharmaceutical Technology, Okoro Unadozie Kingsley and Elesho Rashidat Folashade. Master of Science in Production and Operations Management, Obieze Chidi David and Olowu Kende Titilayo. Master of Science in Production Management, Amawa Justin Uchena, Okpara Joseph Ikena, Ebume Isaac Omaike, and Udofia Imabong Nsikan. Master of Science in Public Health, that is Medical Statistics option, Husseini Umar. Master of Science in Risk Management and Insurance, Agboola Akim Bamidele. Master of Science in Statistics, Sotunde Adeyinka Michael, Olupo Ireti Taiwo, Jegede Oluwafemi Afolabi. Master of Science in Surveying and Geoinformatics, Emmanuel Eno Obong Innocent and Oji Michael Joseph. We also have Ashutu Amina, Shitu Ibrahim, Girim William, Odunaike Olalekan, David Ezekiel, Ogundele Oluwadamilare, Sani Kafilat, and Mavi Fumilayo. Master of Science in Systems Engineering, Semboyejo Temitope Anthony, and Olatunde Adekunle Samuel. And finally, Master of Urban Design, Adedeji Adedamola Oluwaseun, Okoro Jude Uchena, Johnson Babatola David, Ibikunle Olalekan Sodiq, and Oladeni Olushola Olatunde. Thank you.
Faculty of Education, Master's and Postgraduate Diploma, please be standing. Education, you have not been admitted. By the authority of Senate, I confer on you all and severally the degrees of Postgraduate Diploma in Education, Postgraduate Masters in Education for various programs. Congratulations.
Distinguished audience, shall we give another round of applause to all the graduating students? Chancellor, sir, it is the tradition of this great university, the University of Lagos, the flagships of all universities, to admit the new graduates into the University of Lagos Alumni Association. To do this is the president of the University of Lagos Alumni Association worldwide. Permit me, therefore, to respectfully call on the President, Dr. John Momo, OON, to first present his address to the graduating students and this congregation, and finally administer the oath on the graduates. Dr. John Momo, sir.
Thank you very much indeed, Registrar, Mr. Chancellor, members of Council, members of Senate, distinguished graduates, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. This, by all standard, is a special and a great day. If you agree with me, say, aha, aha. Thank you for agreeing with me. Great Akokites. Yesterday when we did this, they heard it at the UNILAG gate. And I don't think anybody could have heard you say great. Great Akokites. We've gotten to somewhere at the Mascom department where I was. So let's get to the gate. Great Akokites. Greatest of the greatest of the greatest of the greatest. It's an honor and delight for me to be sharing this magnificent auditorium with you today. And so my heartfelt congratulations to you all for the hard work and for the accomplishments that have brought you to this day. You more than deserve it. Allow me to also acknowledge proud and relieved parents and family members and many others who may have helped to pay the bills or cheered you on all the way. I'm very sure that they're very happy to witness this day. The same, I believe, goes for your lecturers, the admin staff, library, canteen, cleaning, gardeners, and security staff, and all those who keep our university in such an immaculate order. Truth is that sometimes we forget some of these people and many more who are all involved in your graduation. And so it will be a sign of your maturity that you thank them for their efforts on your behalf. As you probably know, gratitude to and graciousness towards others will always stand to you in life. Congratulations on your degrees, your second degrees, and for some of you, your third degrees. But your degree is like a life jacket on the ship of life. It will keep you afloat until you find your own niche. And as the world that we now live in is rapidly changing, you will have to be able to adapt to the changing times to keep afloat. By all means, strive to make success of your endeavors, and I do wish you well. But let's pause for a minute and reflect and think about success. What is the key to a great success? Is it hard work? Is it intelligence? Or is it education? It could be a combination of all, and even more. But I believe that real success comes from the ability to create the future. It's the ability to see possibilities that others don't see and to chart a path to get there. Truly successful people are those who are ahead of the curve. They get there first, and they see the opportunities or dangers far ahead of the competition. So in a world of rapid change, the first mover has the advantage. And that's why truly successful people don't let the future just happen. They create the future. You should create the future. You should be first among your colleagues to know about exciting trends, breakthrough technologies, and the paradigm-shifting new concepts that are changing our world today. That's not part of it. That's not part of the new possibilities, even though that's a mobile phone. So that should be on silent. Grain of Corkites, you are on a threshold of new possibilities. You stand on the verge of an entire new way of looking at your life, your possibilities, and your potential. Don't just be part of the statistics. Become instead part of a unique network of the world's most creative, forward-looking, solution-minded people who are the ones in the Alumni Association of this great university. Big question is whether you are prepared. There are new opportunities everywhere. Are you ready to ride the waves of change to benefit your career, your business, your family, and your investments? Are you? That's food for thought. But rest assured that you are walking into great company. The University of Lagos Alumni Association is a treasure trove of leading lights. We boast of most notable people in the country and in sub-Saharan Africa, and indeed the world over. Beginning with, of course, you know, our great Vice President, 7 governors and their deputies, captains of industries, senior advocates of Nigeria, distinguished academics, National Assembly members, ministers, and movers and shakers in the entertainment industry. They are all alumni of University of Lagos. And that's why we're the nation's pride, the very first choice. Let me let you know into some of the things I've been doing lately and some of our quick wins. And this we have secured in the last few months, in addition to the many by preceding administration. First is the imminent construction of an intelligent building that is indeed will be a mecca of some sorts for sightseeing. We've also concluded plans to build an iconic students' hostel within our axis on campus as part of our grand design to creatively change the landscape of our great alma mater. And of course, there's also our newsletter, which is available in print and online. And I'll urge you to please check it out so that you will keep abreast of what's happening within our community. Our projects have continued to play a dominant role in the life of the university and its students, in line with our commitment to assist in the academic progress and physical development of the school. It's our commitment to continue to smoothen the journey of those coming behind in alignment with the vision of the leadership of the university. So please join us to embark on these projects. And guess what? Our association will be marking its golden jubilee. It's 50 years now. And this will be a homecoming for alumni across the years. The young and illustrious will meet the old and distinguished, a series of events that we have planned. The association has branches all over Nigeria. We have in the Federal Capital Territory as well as in diaspora. And there are chapters that have continued to be inaugurated in various parts of the country and abroad. So ours is a dynamic association. Please get in touch with our secretariat to find out which chapter or branch is closest to you. Greater Corkites? Greater Corkites? You are now brand ambassadors of the University of Lagos in a special way. The world awaits your manifestation. Just like Albert Einstein, the great nuclear physicist, said, keep sowing your seed, for you never know which one will grow. In fact, they just all might grow. Class of 2018, congratulations. My next task is to now administer the pledge as president of the University of Lagos Alumni Association. Would you please rise? Yesterday we had this little test. When I say first name and last name, people repeated that after me. So I don't want to hear that today. So I'm going to start by saying I, and then you say I, and I say first name and last name. Please don't say first name and last name. Say your first name and your last name. So here we go. And we're going to do this very seriously because this is very important. I. First name and last name. You got it, don't worry. Do solemnly pledge, as a proud alumnus of the University of Lagos, a foremost university, to conduct myself in a manner befitting my status and in the best traditions of distinguished alumni before me, be and remain a most worthy ambassador, upholding the best in human values and employing distinctive skills and competencies to create value in all my pursuits and endeavors for the sustained progress and greater glory of my alma mater, my country, and society at large. So help me God. Congratulations.
Well, that was the National President, UNILAG Alumni Association, Dr. John Momo, who just administered the oath on the postgraduate students for Masters and PGD who have just been inducted into the Alumni Association of the University of Lagos. It's still the ongoing convocation ceremonies. It's day 3, and what you have been witnessing is the live telecast of the graduation ceremonies for postgraduate students. I hand you over now to Akinmayo Watela, who is about to have a chat with some of our graduating students of today. He will be taking us through his own experience. It's over to you now, Akinmayo Watela.
Okay, you're still at the JF Adeajayi Auditorium where the convocation ceremony is happening, and I have with me here one of the graduates. It's nice to meet you. Can we meet you?
Thank you very much. My name is Olayeye Ojo Anthony.
Very well. You're one of the graduates. Tell us about your feelings.
Well, we thank God. It's a joy because it has not been so easy, but we thank God for the graduation of today.
You want to tell us about your discipline, what you are bagging this for?
Okay. Let me just start a little. At least I did philosophy in my first degree, and after then cross over to educational administration, presently the Department of Educational Management. So, and the intention is to impart life through proper planning, and at least it has helped me in every aspect of my endeavor.
Very well. You must be doing other things as you study. How did you cope?
Well, it's a matter of sacrifice.
Very well. So from here, where next?
By the grace of God, PhD.
Wow, PhD, that's the next thing to do. We wish you the best in your endeavor.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, now over to you, Benga, please.
Yes, thank you very much, Mayo Watela. I just had a chat with one of the graduating students, and gradually we are coming to an end of the morning session. And like rightly informed you, postgraduate students, it's day 3, and they are the ones who are having their day right now. By the afternoon session, 150 graduating students with PhD will be having their time, and it will also be a time to confer honorary doctorate degrees on 3 personalities. They are Professor Suleiman Adeni Adekola, who is a former Deputy Vice Chancellor, Administration, and he was formerly with the Department of Electrical Engineering. Others are Mr. Jim Ovia, CON. He is a businessman and, of course, the founder of Zenith Bank PLC. Alhaji Latif Olufemi Okunu's son, a lawyer and former National Federal Commissioner, of course, in the capacity of Minister of Works and Housing, will also be honored, as well as the founder and general overseer, Mountain of Fire and Miracles Ministry, and the founder of Mountaintop University, Dr. Daniel Olukoya. He will also in the afternoon be given an honorary doctorate degree. The closing prayers are being said, and after this we'll be having the academic procession heading out of the hall in the reverse order. It's been a beautiful day right here in the University of Lagos, feeding you with live proceedings of the 50th convocation of the University of Lagos, institution of first choice and the nation's pride. Let's get back to the hall.
ISL band, the national anthem, please. Thank you very much. The procession will recede. Kindly clear the aisles and please keep standing.
Well, that marks the end of the morning session for day 3 of the convocation ceremonies of the University of Lagos for the year 2018, the 50th convocation ceremony of the University of Lagos. And as you can see, there comes the maze and there comes the academic procession in the reverse order. It marks the conclusion of this first session, and by 1 o'clock we reconvene here again for the afternoon session. This time it will be the turn of PhD students. It will be the turn of PhD students, and like we rightly pointed out, about 4 people will be honored with honorary doctorate degree. So it's been a beautiful day in the University of Lagos. It's been a very wonderful moment, and we are making history in the University of Lagos. We appreciate you, our viewers, for your patience and for enjoying and savoring the euphoria of this beautiful day. The graduating students are indeed happy because you can see that it's a very joyous moment for them. It's a time to celebrate their academic feat, especially those who are graduating from the School of Postgraduate Studies for today. So it's been a very beautiful day and it's been a very wonderful moment for them. We do hope to have interactions with them at the conclusion of this morning session. And as we wrap up this morning session, a quick look again at some of our major points. While the Pro-Chancellor was addressing the graduating students, he was quick to congratulate them, especially for their quest for knowledge, which saw all of them going beyond their first degree to pursue these higher degrees. And he made them realize the need to come to the understanding that if their academic quest is just for them to earn a living, then it would be a waste. So to him, Dr. Babalakin wants these graduating students to make it a duty to develop critical thinking, which would of course be a booster for the quest for national development. So that was the message from Dr. Wale Babalakin, the Pro-Chancellor of the University of Lagos. He wants these graduating students to be agents of change and for them to see themselves as people of exceptionality, that they should make sure that wherever they find themselves, they must
be of immense value towards development. In the afternoon, 150 people will be bagging PhDs, and the one person to look out for in the afternoon is Ajibade Oluwaseun Ayodele. He is from the Department of Meteorological and Material Engineering, Faculty of Engineering. His thesis is titled Development and Optimization of Dual Particle Reinforced Polymer Composites for Automobile Brake Pad Application. So it will be a very beautiful moment in the afternoon as he will be awarded. Over now to Akimayo Watela, who of course is standing by again with some graduating students for a short conversation with them.
They will mention their names. Okay, you are still at the JF Adeajayi Auditorium, and we have reached the close of the first section of the graduation, the convocation ceremony for the final day. And with me, I have a beautiful graduating student, already graduate. It's a pleasure to have you. Can I meet you?
Yeah, thank you very much. My name is Ngobodo Ijoma Blessing, graduating with Masters in Education, Sociology of Education. Thank you.
Beautiful. And you?
My name is Emanuela Izuba. I'm graduating with a distinction in Masters in Environmental Biology, Department of Cell Biology and Genetics.
No doubt I have very brilliant minds with me. So how do you feel? This is another degree. What's the difference between this feeling and what you had before now, your first degree?
Okay, I can simply say what Dr. Babalaki said. And welcome to civilization. But there's a great difference. My first degree was from Olabisi Onabanjo University. So I'm so glad that, in fact, I chose UNILAG for my second degree. Indeed, UNILAG is the university of first choice and nation pride. I'm glad to be here. Thank you.
Well, thank you for that patronage. And did you get your first degree here?
Yes, I did.
Oh, you are back home?
Yes, yes.
Very well. So how's the feeling? How would you describe what you're feeling right now and what you felt for your first degree?
For my first degree, I read education biology, so I said to drift a bit, course of research and innovation, and I think I've achieved that. In fact, I feel I've achieved that, and it's really great. There are lots of ideas, a lot of innovation, a lot of things to put out to the world, and I'm ready to just make the changes. We are going into sustainable environment, and I'm ready to do that.
Very beautiful. So what next?
Next, okay, my PhD. I already obtained the form for my PhD.
Wow, as hot as it is. And what's next for you?
Yeah, PhD and also work.
Very well. You want to be an academic?
Yes.
Really? I hope that's not... Oh, really? So we have academics in the house. Nice joining us on UNILAG TV. Thank you very much for your time. So you got it. This is the University of Lagos 50th Convocation Ceremony, still at the JF Adeajayi Auditorium. The first session is about over now, and shortly around 1 p.m. we'll be reconvening for the final session today. So we go back to Benga in the control room. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Akimayo Watela. And like you rightly pointed out, the morning session is gradually coming to a whole, and that will also give us room to prepare for the afternoon session. So reconvene again at 1 o'clock to bring you live proceedings of the afternoon session, during which 150 PhDs students will be awarded. And we also hope to bring you the live proceedings of the conferment of emeritus professorship on Professor Suleiman Adeni Adekola, former DVC administration, and was formerly with the Department of Electrical Engineering, University of Lagos. Also in the afternoon, honorary doctorate degrees will be conferred on Mr. Jim Ovia, who of course is the founder of Zenith Bank. Also, Alhaji Lateef Okunu, a lawyer and a former Nigeria Federal Commissioner for Works and Housing, would be getting an honorary doctorate. And the same would also go to Dr. Daniel Olukoya, of course a molecular genetist and the founder of the Mountain of Fire and Miracles Ministry, as well as the founder of Mountaintop University. So it will also be a very interesting moment again in the afternoon, because that will be the icing on the cake, a major part of the ongoing convocation ceremonies of the University of Lagos, the 50th of its kind. And it's been a pleasure bringing you these proceedings live from the JF Adeajayi Auditorium of the University of Lagos, institution of first choice and the nation's pride. I will be handing you over again to Akimayo Watela, who is standing by for another conversation with another graduating student.
With me, Olayinka. Olayinka, how are you doing today?
Fine, thank you.
And can you describe the way you feel, really?
I feel very happy. I feel elated. You know, I've been waiting for this day a long time, but thank God it is here. And thank God I was able to make, I don't know, the best graduating student in my department.
Wow, that's awesome. Now, really tell me, what's the difference between the feelings you had for your first degree and what you feel right now?
They're very, very different, given the fact that I graduated from Bells University for my first degree in accounting, and then I decided to switch department to BZAD in UNILAG. It's totally different, but it's just joy, generally.
Very well. And what are you really going to be doing next?
I'm going to be taking my CFA exams because I work in financial and as a financial analyst. So just to upgrade myself.
Very well. So for you, PhD is not the next?
Not really.
At least not now.
Maybe in the future.
Very well. So we are very glad and we rejoice with you, and we wish you the best in your endeavor.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. More are still coming. For now, we want to go back to Benga.
Okay, thank you very much, Akimayo Watela. Like rightly informed you, PG students graduating from the School of Graduate Studies, a total of 5,405 of them, and that represents 42.2% of the entire graduating population of 12,843. Earlier, that is for day one and day two, a total of 7,438 students have made it out of various faculties and departments, all under the undergraduate programs of the University of Lagos, as well as the distant learning institutes. But for today, postgraduate diplomas, masters, the students of postgraduate diplomas and masters are the ones who have been having their time. And in the afternoon, it will be for those who are graduating with Doctor of Philosophy PhD programs, as well as the conferment of emeritus professorship and honorary doctorate degrees. So that will be the icing on the cake in the afternoon. Again, I'll return to Akimayo Watela.
Okay, it's always a pleasure, Benga. Thank you very much. I have been joined by another gentleman, Dolapo. How are you today, Dolapo?
I'm very fine.
It's such a sight to behold. Everyone is happy, ecstatic, you inclusive. Now, really, tell me how you feel personally.
Okay, so I feel fulfilled. I feel that this is what I've actually wanted to do, and I've done it. So it's just like another dream come true, and I hope that I can do other things apart from this.
Very beautiful. So now you are a master, MSc, right? What's the next thing you're thinking of doing?
Okay, well, I would like to do some professionals, so it will probably enable my career growth, then I'll probably just do other things that is very necessary too.
Very well. The Pro-Chancellor said a lot about what you should do with the quality of education you have received from here. Are you from here for first degree anyway?
No.
Okay, you're one of those who have received
Yes, we migrated to
get civilization.
Exactly.
Very well. So you're welcome to UNILAG.
Yes.
And how was the experience?
Well, it was quite challenging, but we thank God we scaled through.
So you'll say, indeed, this is civilization.
Well, to an extent.
Very well. We look forward to you and the rest doing what you can to better the society. We hope you're going to do that.
Yes, sure. Definitely.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Well, it's been a pleasure interacting with some of the graduating students. And, look at them. It's our very own people. Please let me stay in the middle. This is where I belong.
Yeah, this is where you belong.
Exactly. I have Titi here. And here I have Toy. How are you ladies doing? Titi, right?
Yes, well, I'm doing great. I feel really good today. In fact, it's unexpected. I didn't know this would feel so good.
I'm excited. I actually did not plan to come, but then when I decided to come, I was not expecting so much glamour, but then it's good.
So what's the difference between this feeling and the feelings that came with first degree?
The difference. Well, actually prefer that first one. I prefer the first one, and that's because it's the first. So it was new to me, and for those who did not go for their first degree graduation, they missed a lot.
Well, for me, to be honest, this is my first time wearing a graduation gown.
Wow.
Since probably my primary school days or something like that. So it's exciting because I couldn't attend my first degree, graduation. So it's really exciting for me, and I'm proud of myself.
Beautiful. Titi, you from around here. Your first degree was here, right?
Was here, yes.
Tony, I don't know about you.
Well, my first degree was at ABU Zaria.
So you now have... Exactly. Welcome to civilization. I hope you're embracing that.
Well, I'm one of those people that the Pro-Chancellor was referring to when he said welcome to civilization. But, yes, welcome to civilization.
Very well, ladies.
Now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a great Akokite.
So, great Akokite.
Great.
Great Akokite.
Great.
That's awesome. Okay, nice interacting with you, ladies. I wish you the best. Let me give you this handshake. Enjoy the rest of your day. We're still looking around. Okay, I have another part here. So, how are you today?
Oh, good. We thank God.
What's the name?
I'm Yaovi Difa.
Wow, the first time ever I heard that name.
Because I'm Togolese.
Oh, awesome. All the way from Togo. So how was the experience?
We thank God. I came here under a scholarship of ECOWAS. It's a scholarship fully funded by ECOWAS. Okay. So I came here 2017 for my master's degree, which I have done successfully, and I thank God for that opportunity. And I came out successfully at the end of this program. I really thank God.
Very beautiful. Tell us about your department.
I've done my master in business administration, a management course. So really, it was not easy as I'm Francophone. My first language is French. So I have to cope with English and working hard because lecturer, they just mark me as a Nigerian. So I have to work hard and to meet up.
Very beautiful. So now you're done going back to Togo?
Yes, I'm going back to Togo to serve my country. Now I'm a bilingual. I can really speak English and French. So I think that is an asset that my country needs to develop. I'm thinking to go to Togo and serve my country.
Very well. I am jealous. I can't speak French, but you can speak English now.
Yes, ma'am.
So what next after this?
What I have to say is just thank everybody, my lecturers, and all my friends that have helped me along with this program. And I really thank them. I also thank the whole Nigeria because they are really friendly. And thank you all.
Thank you very much. Is it? Enjoy the rest of your evening. He's one of our GAs. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Oh, he's a great scientist. So tell me about your feeling quickly before we go.
Well, I'm elated because it's a day that I've been expecting that it has finally come true. I'm happy that I'm happy for those that got their degrees today, and I wish everyone the best, the very best.
Well, congratulations, bro. Do have yourself a very fantastic future. Thank you very much. Okay, guys, we have to stop it at this point. Go relax and then be back for the afternoon session at 1 p.m. And this is it from the JF Adeajayi Auditorium. And it's over until 1 p.m. when we expect you to come back when the assembly must have reconvened to pay attention now to the other parts, the PhD students. We thank you for joining us very much, and we are saying goodbye now. We'll be handing over to Benga. And
thank you very much, Akim Mayowa. It's a wrap for now, like you rightly said, and we are reconvening again at 1 o'clock in the afternoon for the concluding phase of today's session, which is the graduation ceremonies for PGD students and PhD. It's been a very beautiful time, and we urge you again to stay with us until to stay tuned, and then 1 o'clock again we'll be doing this. Until then, my name is Benga Gwele, and it's a pleasure to be a part of this event. We urge you to stay tuned. We meet again at 1 o'clock.